guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today, finally have a long time player and frequently requested guest here on the channel. It's none other than NoCandyOnlyWiFi. What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the channel.
Yo, I'm doing great. This is a long time coming.
Yeah, you've been playing since like day 2 of beta, you said, right? Like a long time ago?
Yeah.
And you've always been a really good player, but you've been having a ton of success with this deck. As a matter of fact, you're in Ultimate Champion League, 64-11 trophies on one of your max accounts, Fire Pig here, and this is the deck you've been using, and I wanted to bring you on the channel because I just put out an archetype video where I rank the archetypes. I put Graveyard, well, I put Control as #1, which includes Graveyard, but this is kind of almost like a hybrid type deck. You have the Giant, you have the Bowler, and you have the Graveyard. Tell us about this deck, why you love it, and how do you play this? We're going to do all live ladder matches today, guys.
Yeah, okay, so basically all you have to do is be really defensive at the start of this, because this deck really strives at 2 times Elixir. So you just defend with Bowler, defend it for the Dragon, and then you heavily push with Giant from it. The counter push is really good. And what I found really good with this deck is if you don't have enough Elixir for Giant, you can always just Graveyard, and it's a really good distraction. Graveyard isn't the win condition, it's beatdown in this deck.
Really? So Graveyard is, I'm sure you win sometimes with Graveyard, but it's like mainly a distraction to kind of throw off your opponent a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. That is, I did not expect that answer. Man, this is kind of a cool, deceptive type of deck, and feel free to hop into a ladder match right now. We'll talk more about the deck as we go. And while you do, I gotta ask, NoCandyOnlyWiFi, I've always wondered, I've never asked you, but might as well ask you now, what the heck does that mean? Like, I mean, how did you come up with that name?
Me and my stepdad, we were just talking one day, and we were talking about how like you can't attract kids with candy anymore. So like you have to use Wi-Fi to attract kids, and you know those vans that say free candy?
Yes.
Well, instead of candy,
Wi-Fi.
it's Wi-Fi. So it's no candy, only Wi-Fi.
All right, here we go, man.
Oh my God.
Gannon. Oh man, what is he play Hog?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
All right, well, here we go. So you zap to, why'd you zap in the beginning there like that?
Because I have a horrible cycle, so I really need to just like get rid of a card.
Ooh.
Oh.
Expo. Okay, that's fine, right?
Yeah, I counter this deck, so it's gonna be a pretty easy match.
Nice. Well, it's always good to start out with an easy one, but you never know.
Yeah. Oh my God! Oh no.
He does get the lock, but it won't be a long one.
Yeah. So I can take a little damage like that. It doesn't really matter because I can block a lot of their expos, and most of the time they choose to go the opposite side of when I'm pushing. So if I push against it, they're gonna usually choose to double-side it.
Yeah, he's not happy to see that Bowler. So in a matchup like this, will you be graveyarding here?
I like to beat down more, but it really depends on the situation.
Okay. So basically you're placing one card, you're recouping Elixir, especially early game, seeing what he's doing, and then making a decision.
Since he doesn't have, since he used a lot of Elixir right there, I decided the Graveyard to be the best option. Ooh, okay, he's gonna get Expo off. This is not good.
Well, you got 2 Elixir. You'll get Giant.
Okay, so
he probably didn't
I don't
know.
have Giant Cycle right now.
Oh, are you still a card or 2 cards? By right?
I'm 2 cards right now, but I have Bowler, so I'm hoping that he places it right now. Not expecting it.
Oh yeah.
So I love Inferno dragging the Expo. It gives so much value to me.
And he'll get another like kind of temporary lock here. Probably get like 600, 700 damage, but still, splitting his damage is fine when you have, especially when you have the advantage.
So he's gonna try to cycle as quick as he can to his archers, and I have arrows though for him. So I like to arrows the archers against Expo. It gives me the most value out of my graveyard.
So talk about, as we're about 30 seconds here into double elixir time, obviously kind of a little bit of an unorthodox matchup because not a lot of people are playing Expo right now. But even with that, can you talk maybe a little bit, maybe after this push or whatever, can you talk a little bit about the advantages or the differences when playing this deck in single and double elixir time?
So, honestly, this... Oh, wow. Okay, this deck cannot get that big of a push unless the opponent messes up really early on in the 1 elixir. So you have to really rely on getting that counter push on 1 elixir, and when 2 elixir comes, you can spam as good as you, as much as you like, and easily push on against everyone.
Sure. All right, so fireball comes down. You're going in hard here. He has archers. You have arrows. He doesn't even use his archers. Maybe he doesn't. Oh, he's gonna log instead.
So right here, I wanted to go on the same lane as him because
I was gonna ask about that.
Since if I don't, then he's gonna get a lot of value off his expos and then easily defend my pushes. So I'm pretty sure he's given up by now. Of course, it's Dank Ganon, so he's not going to give up that easily.
Yeah,
predictive arrows for the archers.
Yeah, you got it now. So what do you think about like this deck that you're playing? Why not run a poison in there? Why not run a fireball instead of the 3 elixir arrows? Why is it important to you to have both arrows and zap in the deck?
So I actually created this deck a long time ago when I was lower in trophies, and I threw a deck together, but like I actually really liked it and I kept with it all this time. So poison, everyone tells me that I need poison in this deck, and everyone asks how I win with no poison in a graveyard deck. So
and
it's
you can search for the next match, by the way, while you're talking, but go ahead.
Yeah. So it's actually really easy to defend with, because I have so much defensive troops. I can defend anything that needs a big spell, and I can easily, from my graveyard, arrow zap anything that comes out the graveyard, and it's really quick getaway, so my graveyard can get the max damage. Or like, since minion horde's really popular in this meta right now, arrows is way better, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, because like I mean that is one of the things when you have giant and bowler, you have. It's nice to have the arrows against minion horde, and minions not have to worry about anything, and then you have the zap for the bats or whatever, you know. So I can see how the combo can come in handy in a lot of matchups. As you start out with a bowler in the back. Why did you do that?
Usually I start out in the bowler in the back just to cycle, see what he's got, and I realized at the start I know the guy pretty well, and when he played the 2 elixir goblins. Spear goblins, I kind of guessed that he was going to play mortar, so I know I can defend the mortar, and I want him to play into the bowler. Sadly he didn't, but
okay,
I just used the bowler to cycle usually.
Okay, I gotcha. So the arrows come in handy there.
So this one I'm pretty sure does not have minion horde, so that's why I used the arrows there.
Okay, so what do you think in terms of, okay, you obviously know his deck. So what's your strategy going to be here? Obviously, he's not playing like a hog. He's playing minor version mortar. And are you just going to, again, just play this strictly beatdown? Do you think you'll ever use a graveyard in this matchup?
I tend to use a lot of graveyards and double elixir against this matchup. Okay. But right now, all I want to do is take as little as much damage.
Sure. So you're kind of playing it just like you said 100 times. You're just playing it like a beatdown deck. So like you're okay. Yeah. Gotcha. You're okay just defending, playing it slow until you get to double elixir time, and just kind of comboing the giant in there like you did there when appropriate. Nice arrows.
Okay. This deck really strives off counter pushing, so against mortar, that's why I have to go to the same lane and keep switching lanes a lot.
Okay, so you're going to counter push against what would you do against a graveyard matchup? Would you also play same lane because they're trying to do the same thing to you? You know?
Yeah. I have to play the same lane because the graveyard push can easily take out my tower. There is times where I want to tower trade against it, not really against the graveyard deck.
Okay. So against a graveyard deck, in case we don't face one, you would just be using Bowler. Obviously,
yeah.
Bowler. What else?
I'd use usually
Zap.
graveyard decks have either the giant cycle one or the cannon cart one, and honestly, I need to just distract everything before it gets to it. I mean, before the tower locks on, and then have my bowler for the graveyard, so it doesn't get a single bit of damage.
Absolutely, and another win against another Siege deck. Really weird how maybe it's the, again, mentioning the archetype video I did yesterday, I didn't include Siege, but then we run into Expo, followed by Mortar. Let's see what we have next, guys. I'm going to edit out the downtime in between. I'll come right back at you guys with the third match. All right, here we go. Into the next match. We are ready against Yellow. Do you know what this guy plays?
Yeah. No, but it's my favorite color.
Okay, well, that's got to mean something.
And he has a French graveyard.
Absolutely. So it's a safe bet that you're going to go against a graveyard deck, which is good. Oh, man. Okay, so Cannon Cart, it's got to just be the popular meta Cannon Cart graveyard deck. Oof. Nice.
Yeah, I was really afraid that was not going to happen.
Yeah.
That I was going to lock on. So I did a zap for...
Just to be sure. Yeah.
Just in case, yeah. So he used poison there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a graveyard push off this though.
I know, right? Like everything is just so low health. So in a situation like this, he doesn't, you know, I don't know. What are you going to do at this point in the match?
Okay, I think I'm going to just cycle a Mega Minion in the back, but then Giant Graveyard, since he doesn't have that poison.
Okay.
I think that I can get this and see how much damage I can get. I don't think I can get the tower off this, but I can get a pretty big amount of damage.
And the Baby Dragon locks onto the Giant, which is really good. He does have his poison back, but
he cycled really good.
Yeah, you might get that Giant for a swing. Ice Wiz so OP. Okay. So now it's going to be bowler time, I guess. Bowler surprise. Is that the ideal bowler placement against graveyard? Like right there?
No, I usually switched up a lot. I've not figured out the best ideal placement, and he placed the graveyard weird, so it wouldn't matter anyways.
Gotcha. Yeah, bowler's not a card that I admittedly use that often. But anyway, you go in pretty strong here again. It seems like you combo the Inferno Dragon quite often on your offensive pushes. Is that just so... I mean, you kind of have to, right? Because you need air.
Yeah. It's, I like to combo it more than the Mega Minion because it gets so much value against this Baby Dragon and Cannon Cart.
Okay, yep. Makes sense. So I wonder if he'll graveyard here. Well, you did exactly what you were talking about. You just clogged up the bridge. He decides to use his poison, so you decide to use your graveyard, hoping for a surviving troop. He's going to go ahead and NATO that. Yep. That
was a bad NATO because it caused my Inferno Dragon to stay alive, and it got me so much value with the Mega Minion.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's going to try for a graveyard push, but I'm not going to allow him.
I'm just so glad.
He's really desperate for damage.
Ooh,
oh, shoot.
Opposite lane on you. You get arrows and zap, though, right? So.
Yeah. I should be fine.
Yep.
He's gonna have to defend this.
Yeah. That left lane could potentially even take his tower if he doesn't do something. And then a nice graveyard. That's got to be GG at this point.
Good game. Yeah.
Even with the poison,
tower,
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
So. Yep. So that my bowler could get on not tanked.
Really well played. No
yeah.
Candy. I'm just glad we didn't. Or no Wi-Fi. I'm just glad that we didn't get another Expo or Mortar deck. Let's go ahead and go into the next matchup, guys. We'll see you when we're there. Oh, here we go. All right, guys, we are into the next match. Let's see if we can keep this win streak going against... Dude! Oh, okay, yellow card, not yellow graveyard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this dude has yellow in his name as well. What the heck's going on here?
Yeah, man. Hey, your favorite color, it's got to be a sign. But you're going against a Tombstone, so that can only mean a couple things. Maybe it's the Lava Han matchup. Maybe... Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. This is interesting. So
Okay,
obviously,
so I'm gonna try to counter push as hard as I can right here.
Okay. Are you going giant? Okay. Yep. So giant left and just having the zap / arrows ready.
So my bowler is gonna take out that tombstone, which is gonna be really good.
Are you gonna graveyard here?
Yeah, on my graveyard right side.
Yeah, because he has no elixir left. How can he defend this? Okay, well, a log, I guess, would help out.
How does he defend this log?
Yeah.
But
Actually,
it still gets so much damage.
oh my god,
And
he's
he has
forced
to
to
NATO
NATO. Good game, man.
He should have literally left that alone. He wasted so much elixir, and now I can get a really big counter push off this.
Why does it seem like, and I don't mean this in any to disparage anybody, but why does it seem like sometimes, I mean, you are top 200, you've got to be very close right now in the world, and I'm slumming it at 55, 5600 trophies, and it seems like no one makes those mistakes when I'm playing them, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, I got nothing for you. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't see this mistakes very often, and I like calling them out when I see them, because I don't want to make them. I don't want to make the same mistake.
No, I totally agree. Obviously, nothing against Noctis at all. I've made way worse plays than that. We all know. But it is good to call them out too for my viewers, so that they know in case they're playing against playing those decks or they're playing against those decks. So this is interesting.
This is a really weird deck.
I was gonna say
Lightning Royal Hogs. Ooh, that was really good because I used all my elixir.
But Bowler just wrecks Royal Pigs. Like, don't even. Who cares, right?
So I'm gonna get a really good graveyard push off this. I'm hoping he does not have poison.
Does have that
I zapped way.
but, yeah.
Yeah, I zapped too early, man.
It's all good.
Bowler.
Wow. Okay. Bowler's gonna get
He's
another
going
shot
really
off.
offensive.
NATO's.
And
Oh,
gets
the
the shot
Bowler!
off.
That was like a sidewinder shot from the Bowler.
Yeah, Bowler really OP. This is why I
Man.
use Bowler. Bowler's the best card in the game. It's my favorite and
Are you
best card in the game.
serious?
Yeah.
Dude, you're crazy.
So he's gonna try as hard as he can to get that right tower,
Yep.
but I'm gonna let him. Actually, he's not even gonna be able to get it. Never mind.
Wow. Okay. Well, hey, let's keep the win streak going. We'll see you in match number, what is it? 5? Match number 5. Coming at you soon.
I need 10 for them. But
All
if
right.
it's 3 Musketeer Minor,
Yeah, guys. In between those matches, I was just asking him what the most difficult matchup was, and he says 3 Musketeers depending on the deck. So you can continue your thought now. I just wanted to clue in my audience.
Giant 3 Musketeers, 90-10 matchup. Giant easily beats my deck. But the cycle version of it really, actually, I can finesse a lot.
Yeah, you're talking the non-pump version?
Yeah, the non-pump version. Except the Royal Hog version, it's pretty hard too. But if it's the Ice Golem one, I can easily defend it. Because all it has is Minion, Horde, Goblin Gang.
I gotta say, man, first of all, this is a really good push. Second of all, you said you're playing this more beatdown, but it seems to me like you're playing it pretty graveyardy. forgive the lingo. But is it just because of the matchups you happen to be going against?
Yeah, all it really does depend on is the situation of what's happening in the match. I like to go way more beatdown, but sometimes I have to go more graveyardy.
Gotcha. So you take a lot of damage in that push, but your Inferno D gets to the tower. He doesn't have Zap. That's going to be tower down. Nice.
And gets me the Royal Ghost too, which is good.
Yeah. So really well positioned here.
And this is, I really like doing this. Is putting that pressure on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my god, I thought you were just gonna take it, and you are gonna take it. Oh my god. Good game, man. Good game.
That's the power of one health Inferno Dragon.
Yeah, I guess so, man. I almost feel like we should just keep playing at this point, but at the same time, I do want to... Let's go one more match, and then I'll play versus Lava Loon. Sound good?
Alright, alright.
Alright, here we go. Be right back.
Half.
Whoa! All right, guys, welcome back to the conversation again. He said he was number 1 because the wait is starting to get a little bit long, guys. So maybe about like 5 minutes between matches. But he was saying it took him an hour and a half when he was number 1 in the world, like a long time ago. So yeah, that's pretty insane. An hour and a half between matches. What do you do? Just like put on Netflix and chill?
So what I like to do is just look at Twitter, honestly.
Gotcha. Okay, so Balloon's definitely gonna get a hit or two.
1. Yep.
Oof.
So I'm gonna push both lanes, and this is gonna be really good.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
You have your arrows ready?
Yeah.
Man, I sounded so motherly there. You have your arrows
Do you
ready?
have your arrows ready?
Like, golly. Well,
So-
oh my god. All right, well, geez, is this deck really this good, or are you OP, or what's going on here, man? Did you
So-
pay off all these people? You're making it look really easy.
I asked most pros if my deck, what they think about my deck, and they say it's trash. But then I play it, and I completely wreck them.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
and this is Lava Hound.
Lava Hound too. It's Lavaloon, so
Yeah.
we don't have to worry about it.
Lavaloon.
Boom! I don't have to play it
Yeah.
and get my my butt handed to me at the end of the video.
So, I'm actually really glad he did that first push. The first push he did was Balloon Miner, and it really set him behind. But when I don't get a really good first push like that, honestly, all I have to do is just boulder in the back. I love cycling boulder in the back against this, and then put Inferno Dragon in the back. And when they play Lava Hound, I always push same side, and then my Inferno Dragon always takes out the Lava Hound. I have arrows for the I have arrows for the pups, and then Mega Man for the bowler. I mean, the balloon. My bad.
I gotcha. It's tough playing and talking at the same time. Trust me, I know how difficult it can be.
And then it's such a big counter push after that it's no competition.
Yeah. Do you think that this deck is like? Can you maybe just because it seems like you got another relatively easy win here, I guess? Can you maybe just discuss common mistakes with this deck and how to avoid them?
Okay, with my deck, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Most people like to go really aggressive first. I mean, 1 elixir, and it gets them their tower taken away every time. So to not lose the tower, be really defensive first time 1 elixir. Because if you aren't, that really sets you behind. Because it's really hard to come back from behind.
Another 3 crown. Holy moly, man. Yeah. GG's.
So honestly, all you have to do is defend for the first elixir. Sometimes I go really aggro, but that's only when I know I'm really up. But you have to defend really big into the 2 times elixir, and then you can get that really big push off and get their tower.
Okay, all right, makes sense. Hey, so I want to do one match against you, right? So would you rather me play a golem deck, so we didn't get to see any golem, or would you rather me play 3 muskies, which is the most difficult matchup with pump and like pump, hunter, and royal ghost version? Like, what do you think would be most beneficial to my viewers?
Probably golem, because like I instantly lose against 3 musketeers.
All right, sounds good, man. Let's do this.
that. All right.
Friendly battle, 1v1. Boom, done. All right. So I am playing the Royal Golem deck. I don't know if that...
The Royal Golem deck.
The one he used last season, but I don't even know if he's using it anymore. He's probably not.
Yeah, fun fact, the only video I've been on with you is with Royal.
Ooh, that is a fun fact. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what to do in this situation exactly. But should I have played Golem into your bowler there as a... I don't know if you're a big Golem
Yeah,
player.
you always play Golem into the giant push.
Okay.
Okay, so I usually wait till they Night Witch and then push the other side really hard.
Gotcha. This is not looking... not feeling great about this one, but I got this at least.
Yeah, okay. And I defend like really hard, and then so I usually want them to play into it because I can bowler an Inferno Dragon and almost always defend it. But then when 2 times elixir comes around, when they place the golem, I heavily push the other side.
All right, so you're gonna heavily kill me, okay? Because I knew that you only had bowler, but I thought that I had a pretty big elixir advantage on you. I guess maybe that wasn't the case. Like, how are you sitting right now, elixir-wise?
I'm exactly the same elixir as you.
Oh crap!
Yeah. So I know you used your tornado already, so I can like safely just wait out everything.
Oof.
So I like to arrows that, and then
God,
I
dude.
spirit it. So the key defense against Golem with this deck is Bowler and then Inferno Dragon, and they like to play the Night Witch so that the bats get hit, like right as the Golem passes, the tower locks onto the Golem, and then the bats are gonna hit everything. Well, I spirit to clear out the first wave of bats, and then arrows and zap.
Man, your deck is so annoying to go against, dude.
I've been told that so many different times.
Oh yeah, it is so annoying because like I feel like I can never go in offensively because you always have either giant or bowler in hand, right?
Yeah.
You always have giant, bowler, or graveyard in hand. So it's not like I'm always able to be. You're always able to punish me pretty severely. So we do this over here, do this over here, do this over here. All right. So now it doesn't matter because you pop me with this junk.
And then, oh, luckily you don't have enough elixir for Golem yet.
Luckily, yeah.
Or else that'd been really bad. I've been run into situations like that, but now I can have a double side push, and I like doing this graveyarding.
Good game.
Wow, Ash, calling the good game really fast, are you?
Yeah, well, you know what? I feel like you set me up here. On the you're like, why don't you play Golem? I kid.
Golem can be a really hard matchup for me if they play right. And play Golem into, because Golem for me is really hard for one-time elixir, 1x elixir to defend.
Oh man.
And it really gets me if they do like some weird crap.
Yes.
I don't expect.
So basically you're saying that like what was my big mistake here other than, you know, feeling like I can never do anything. But like you think that I shouldn't have whatever, good game.
You should have played the Golem into me the first push.
Yeah.
And then Night Witch to take out everything I had.
So that was like my biggest mistake in really like I don't want to say this to self-serving, but like after that mistake in the game, like I didn't really have that many openings that you saw.
Yeah, you had to defend a lot, and honestly, you might have done better by not defending everything and just letting something go so you can get a push off.
Yeah, the scary thing though is I know that no matter what's coming down my lane from your deck, that you could always combo it with Graveyard, or so, even if it's like a Mega Minion, you know, or Inferno Dragon. But anyway,
that's what I love about this deck is that you can counter defense, and any one of these Inferno Dragon, Bowler, Mega Minion, Giant, any of them can be comboed with Graveyard and get a lot of damage.
Yeah, and congratulations, by the way, you're 65-13, 129 in the world. So, hey, Wi-Fi, I would say that we had a pretty successful video. Congratulations, and you are going to be streaming soon on Twitch, so I'll include that link in the description below, along with your stats, thanks to statsroyale.com. Any shout-outs, anything like that before we let you go, man?
Well, I'd like to shout out my favorite streamer, Cashman. Nice. And obviously you, Ash. I love you, Ash.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate that.
I'm really hoping to get into CRL Season 2. The first season, something really personal drastically happened, and I wasn't allowed to do the challenge because I didn't even know the challenge came out. But
yeah, no worries, man. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, and definitely be pulling for you next year. I really hope to see you in CRL, man. You seem to have a nice personality as well as obviously a great player. So thanks again for coming on the channel, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
No problem. Guys, that is going to do it. Hope you enjoyed this kind of a longer video, but I enjoyed it. Hope you guys did too. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Love you guys. Huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information in the description below. Thank you, and as always, take care, guys.